It is happening. After 2 years of university-based teaching, I am finally being let loose on the NHS. Kind of. In true Fayebate fashion, I will be sharing every moment of these final 2 years on the journey to becoming Dr. Faye, completely unfiltered. So buckle in, guys, because it's going to be a bumpy, bumpy ride. Why did I do that?
Stars shining bright above you. Breezes seem to whisper.
I can't let you go, baby.
Oh, that I look like I have frostbite. Guys, today is our first day of placement. I cannot believe it. I think I'm gonna try go on a nice long walk. Pop some music on, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, home, shower, hospital.
Now that you got me started, I just can't stop.
I look like a white walker. Woohoo!
'Cause I love you, baby.
So I actually bought a steamer from Aldi. There are so many parts. This definitely probably isn't safe because this is steam. I nearly forgot to take off my nail polish. I can't find it. On placement, we are not allowed anything on our nails, which explains my panic at not being able to find the remover. After scrubbing my nails clean, I packed myself a lunch of corn, ham and mustard bagel with salad to have later before heading to university to catch the hospital bus. Bus, baby, bus!
Gang, 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 gang!
Oh, that was a bit hard. When we arrived, we had a few presentations for our induction. I changed my phone case full of nude bodies to avoid drawing attention to myself in this new professional environment. And annoyingly for me and my bruised lips, we got our hospital ID pictures taken. We're meant to get our new ID pictures. Look at that. Great! After that ordeal, we picked up our scrubs and tucked into some lunch. My first few weeks were placed on radiology and I spent the afternoon in the ultrasound department. Here is an ultrasound where I got to see some thyroid biopsies. Here is a picture of a thyroid. Look what Rafi's got from the hospital M&S. Then, after a long, hard day of getting in everyone's way, it was time to head home. Hi, darling. I just got back and I'm gonna make some banana bread this evening because I have lots of brown bananas, and I also think for dinner I'm gonna make a roast. I also ordered a North Face jacket, however I couldn't find one in like a small, but I did find one in a 16 to 18. I am like the height of a 15-year-old, so in theory this should be fine. However, I did think it might be a little bit risky. I don't think this is puffy enough. Does it get puffier? Buckle in, guys, because I am about to give you the roast potato of dreams, stolen from my friend Meg. My roast pipers peeled and boiled in salt water for 20 minutes, then fluff aggressively before popping in a baking tray with rosemary, salt and crisp and dry oil. It has to be crisp and dry oil, and there you go. Of course, something had to go tits up after that stunning dinner. Cue my hard drive falling out of my laptop to its doom. Miraculously, it did survive and I managed to get some editing done whilst I was waiting for my banana bread to finish cooking. I'm actually very shocked. I definitely thought that was going to be burnt. Tomorrow, guys, we actually do start placement at 8:30. I'm going to set my Lumi earlier because I did want to go to the gym, but I feel like I might be pushing it. But even if I don't get up, I'm going to set my Lumi earlier so that hopefully within a week I will be waking up earlier so that I can go to the gym. The days of faffing about are well and truly over. My lips are looking so small and bruised because obviously I didn't get up for 5. I'm trying to get quicker at just getting out the door. I don't think I'm going to be able to do any weights in 20 minutes, so I'm just going to do 20 minutes on the Stairmaster just so I get some movement in. I also can't lie, I was feeling pretty nervous about going to the gym. Number 1, because I still have white walker lips. Number 2, because I would love to be like, I'm feeling really confident and happy with my old lips, but I'm not. I cannot wait to get my filler back. I guess that was always the plan. So we've just arrived and our consultant needs to have a shower. And we're gonna go for a little mooch, I think, and come back in 15 minutes, so about 9 o'clock. I spent the morning with the interventional radiologist doing CT guided biopsies in the lung and bone. This is a picture of a CT machine. This was the needle that they used to get the biopsies, and this is a lung and a bone. Then it was time for lunch. Please go ahead and rate my overpriced meal deal in the comments section. I spent the afternoon in the duty room, which is a dark room in the hospital where all the radiologists sit and report about the images that they get sent over, which is just as riveting as it sounds. When we got home, I had a bit of banana bread and dinner before slobbing out in front of the telly because, you guessed it, I was exhausted from another long day of getting in everybody's way. You look so glowy in the sun, love. I have done some editing and yes, I have put on a full face of makeup to go to the gym. My bruise is kind of showing through and it looks like I've got a dodgy moustache. Yeah, probably not my best work, but I just didn't want to wear a mask for the whole of my workout because it'd be quite difficult to breathe. At the gym, it was leg day, which is my favourite. You guys always ask me where my gym sets are from, and would you believe it, this one is actually just from Amazon. So I'll make sure to link it below for you guys. Once I had finished off at the gym, I hauled my jelly legs home so I could catch some Z's and do it all over again. I woke up late, of course, and had to rush a stood-up breakfast before it dawned on me that I was going to be late for my mask fitting. Woohoo! My bruise is better, my lips smaller. When I got to the hospital, it was fine and I still had my mask fitting done. This is where they put a weird hood and spray bad smells to see which mask stops the bad smells getting in. After that, I headed to the radiology department for another riveting morning of sitting in a dark room trying to decipher grey, black and white blobs. We are still lucky enough to get Wednesday afternoons off, so I headed home where I had some pineapple because apparently it helped the bruising. Why am I blowing on the pineapple? And as you can see, the White Walker look was getting old very quickly. That was a really quick turnaround. Basically, I'm gonna go meet the Journey to Med girls now for a meal out. I've had about an hour to just get changed, put a little bit of makeup on, and then I'm out the door. Hazel and Liddy are going to be 40 minutes late and it is 2:10 and they said they're going to be here at 3. If you didn't know already, I am low-key obsessed with Hazel and Liddy from Journey to Med. We got some food at this cute cafe in the countryside called the Bakehouse, where I got a vegan platter and plenty of their cakes.
This is so pretty!
Lips are an asshole. She's on the phone to her dad because she can't fill up the fuel. 2 people have come over to help. Afterwards, we met up with Rafi and hired scooters to race around the park on.
It's going really slow.
Okay, wait, push on because I think you're not allowed on.
This is more dangerous than I thought it would be.
Listen, you drive a whole car.
I thought it was a little scooter, not it's motorised.
Guys, it is raining. It's time that we headed inside. Bye, babies! Mwah, mwah, mwah. Myself and Evie have our portfolio deadline tomorrow. Now, I know, I can hear you all. We just did our exams. Who would give us a deadline after our exams? We just put so much work in. I think definitely in our head we probably did think, oh, we're done. My brain is gone. Any brain cells have dissipated. I was not prepared to put my brain back into action this early on. However, here we are. We have to do a prescribing task, which is horrific. But, you know, it's the evening before the deadline. The sun is setting and we're gonna get it done. Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie guys, that was a rough night. I do not cope on low sleep, like I just don't. Let's make a very strong coffee. In true Fayebate last minute fashion, I spent about half an hour in bed reading over my portfolio before I had to get ready for placement. I luckily then had a bit more time before I had to head to the duty room again to submit my portfolio. After my lunch of a Mexican bean wrap, pea crisps and cherry Diet Coke, I spent the afternoon in teaching with the radiology consultant. I am sweating buckets. I'm about to pace myself and I just had to carry this really heavy bag all the way from town. Classic Tesco trip whilst you're hungry. I bought way more than I need. I already have plenty of food in the fridge. This was completely unnecessary, but here we are. Hello, Duck.
Do you want to watch an episode?
I would bloody love to watch an episode. Guys, the new season of Handmaid's Tale is out, and you may remember myself and Evie did watch the entirety of Handmaid's Tale when we were doing our 10k calorie challenge, so this may bring back some difficult memories. So Evie is making actual carbonara, and I'm trying to make a vegan carbonara. Not really sure what's going on. There's a lot of carrot. This is the current situation. Tagliatelle. This isn't bacon. Mushrooms, and then like, just thought, you know, shred some carrot. Why not? I have to say, I am pretty proud of that. Taste test time. This is colossal. Ooh, I think I may have overcooked the pasta. Cheers. That is stunning. Ooh. It's one of our friend's birthday, so we've got her present, so we can have a drink and give her her present. Oh my god, thank you so much. Oh no. We are home, the spot cream is back on. Our friend really liked her present, so that's a win-win. And we are going to finish watching the episode of Handmaid's Tale. I think it's time for another one. Evie's trying to find out her Gilead name. Oh, no, they're taking off her nails, they're taking off her nails.
Her nails?
Her nails. Her actual nail, her actual nail. Before bed, we were mature and sensible and packed our lunches so that we were ready for the next day. So obviously I said I'd go to the gym this morning. That didn't happen, but kind of understandable because of portfolio, whatever. I have set my alarm clock for 5. I have actually set my alarm clock for 5 every single morning since placement started, because I was like, if I'm gonna get in my workout, I do have to wake up at 5 o'clock. As of yet, I have not got out of bed before 6, but we're working towards it. We're gonna get there eventually. So I'm gonna set it for 5 again, and we shall...
5 AM?
Yeah.
And you're still not ready at 7:45?
No. Mate, I'm still the one who's like rushing to get my shoes on. I need to get up at that time if I'm going to get my workout in. It hasn't happened. We shall see if that happens. I'll keep you updated. After a minor breakdown about my skin, I chugged a coffee, popped a gym set on and headed out the door for a quick run to fill up the little time I had with exercise. For 10 minutes of running, that was very hard. Today was easily my favourite day on radiology. I saw CT guided biopsies again, but it was 10 times better because the consultant brought everyone snacks. For lunch, it was a corn ham sandwich that I wolfed down before spending the afternoon in the interventional radiology theatres. At home, I had some pop chips, got some editing done, and had a minor mental breakdown. Hey guys, let's have a catch up. Right, you know that video I made not that long ago where I was just basically bragging about how I balanced YouTube and medical school? Why did I do that? I have completely jinxed myself because this first week of placement has written me off. I have completely taken for granted. Why do I actually look like the Teletubby son? So basically, I completely took for granted all the freedom that COVID brought, and obviously I know we did not have any freedom whatsoever. By freedom, I mean lectures being online, not having to go into uni. I had all the freedom in the world to edit when I wanted to edit and like kind of get on top of my life. Obviously, when I'm in the hospital, I cannot do these things, which is all part of my medical education, and I completely understand that. But I'm so tired. I haven't really spoken to you guys that much about my week. I think it's been really difficult as well. Obviously, my vlogs are never going to be the same again, really, because number one, I'm never going to vlog whilst there are patients there or whatever, anything that could breach confidentiality. Number two, I'm never going to vlog in front of any other medical staff because I'm too embarrassed. After my minor mental breakdown, I had a drink with my friends and watched the sunset. So I didn't want to vlog in the flat because it's Saturday morning and I do not want to wake Evie up. The weather is fucking miserable. But we move, get out to the gym, making the most. It was booty day in the gym, which was so much harder after a hard week of getting in everyone's way. Upon my return, I made this quick, easy breakfast, which has basically been my go-to recently. It was a pretty boring day of editing and pampering myself until... For dinner this evening, we are having what is known as British tapas. Some deformed McCain fries that I had to squeeze into the freezer. We also have some deformed onion rings, and then we have some chicken goujons. Obviously for Evie, some garlic bread and some Linda McCartney sausages. Our freezer was getting to a point, pretty full. So basically that was just a space-saving exercise. Very efficient. 50 Shades of Beige. Today is Sunday and we all know what Sundays are for. Either being hungover or sorting your life out, and as I am not hungover for probably the first time since lockdown has eased, I get to sort my life out today. Now guys, a Sunday without a hangover does mean I get to go to the gym without having any time constraints, and I must say feeling this fresh every Sunday is tempting, but I highly doubt it will be a regular occurrence. Once again, I made my go-to breakfast, but this time I added an apple to spice up my life. Hi guys, it has been, I want to say, probably about 4 hours. I haven't tidied, and I think me and Evie are about to make some Biscoff brownies, so that's great. So, as you can probably tell, a lot of the actual brownie making was done by Evie. I mainly bopped around her and fed her Biscoff to keep her going. We do not have a mixing bowl, however, we do have a basin. I think that's very intelligent. That's why you're going to be a doctor. Problem solving. I will survive being sexy. I will survive being bootylicious. We are about to go to mini Tesco to get some bits for our lunches for next week, and guys,
It's actually sunny outside.
yeah, we came outside and it was walking off an aeroplane, like that sort of atmospheric change. It wasn't just like a little bit of a temperature increase, like it's warm. We are actually such good girls. The fact that we ate our dinner before tucking into the brownies. Hello! Wow, holy moly. I just got a really gooey bit.
Oh my god. That is amazing.
These are incredible. I don't think I've had a better Biscoff brownie
I would have to agree.
ever. I think the fact that they're gooey on the inside makes it so much better.
Yeah. I really wanted Terry to behave.
After the disappointing Line of Duty final, we watched a documentary about Britney. It's Britney, bitch. Obviously, Evie is doing the intelligent thing and making her lunch.
Evie does not function in the morning.
But Evie's making her lunch ready for tomorrow. What are you making, love?
I'm gonna make a chicken and lettuce
chicken and lettuce sandwich. I am going to get into my nice fresh sheets. I was going to put away my laundry. However, it is 11 o'clock and I'm going to try wake up at 6 tomorrow. You heard it here first, guys. Right, well, that does bring us to the end of the vlog. If you do want to see if I did get up at 6 tomorrow, then make sure that you're subscribed because I am vlogging next week, the week after that. Plenty of videos coming up, and yeah, I will see you in the next video.